Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, and I'm really excited to play some bridge with you. We've got here a pretty good hand, 13 points, and our partner opened the no trump. So we have 28 to 30 points. Once you're in that range, you can start thinking about playing in 3-0 instead of 4 of your major, because you're going to have so many points that often you have everything really well stopped and you take the same number of tricks. Okay. This time, however, there's 2 reasons I'm not going to do that. One is I have a small doubleton club. So if partner happens to be weak there, I'd like to be in hearts. And 2, there's some outside chance that we actually can make a slam here. So if partner has something like ace, queen, 5th of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of hearts, queen of spades, we're going to have an easy slam, right? So I don't want to totally rule that out. Okay, so we're in hearts, and we'll see how we did if we should have been in no trump. You'll see what I mean when dummy hits, how strong we are overall, right? You can see that we have points everywhere. And I think you can also see that we have 10 tricks in hearts off the top, but we also have them in no trump. And, you know, if the ace of spades is onside, we'd rather be in no trump because we'd have 11 tricks in both contracts. But if the ace of spades is offside, we're glad we're in hearts because we can lead a spade to the 10 and then run the 9, which is the normal play in a suit contract. So we'll just have to wait and see. There's no rhyme or reason to the order that I'm cashing these tricks in. Just drawing trumps. Okay, so we're going to play a spade to the 10. The reason we're going to do that, it's higher percentage than a spade to the king. We can always do a spade to the king later if we want. But a spade to the 10 is a huge winner when the queen and the jack are on side, which appears to be the case, by the way, when they play the jack like that. So it turns out that if they lead clubs, they can probably hold 3-0 to 10 tricks, but they're not going to lead clubs. They're going to lead diamonds. So 3-0 would have made the same 11 tricks. And so 1-0, 3-0 would have been a more successful operation. You notice that that's only really like possible when you have like around 30 points, because it's at that point that you have so many values that trumping things like loses some of its luster. Okay, I don't know Leah's lead agreements. The jack, king, 8, deuce, and I don't know if it does any carding either. Let's take a look at this auction. It looks like East has only 2 spades, right? Because he didn't raise. So I think there's value in me ducking this trick. I have to keep my low diamond, in my opinion, because what if partner has the king? I want to get them in. So actually I could have won the spade and returned a low diamond to my partner for a club through. But there was absolutely no way to know that. I mean, partner even opened it. Claire even opened a diamond, right? If I had won the spade, I would have actually returned a heart, as the best shot, I think. So I think ducking it was better, and then I didn't have to guess. Now, Declare really screwed up here, by the way. Declare forgot to take advantage of Declare's advantage, which is that I'm not going to know what to do when I win the ace of spades, right? So what they could have done is just played another spade. I'll win the ace, but now I have to play a diamond in order to be successful. If I guess to play a heart, they're actually going to make it, right? So only like a very experienced high-level partnership can sort this out. A very good partnership, when East plays that second round of spades and I'm winning the ace, my partner's card would be suit preference. The reason is there's no need for a count anymore. The spades are running in the dummy. So they're just going to tell me where their stuff is. I already know it's not in clubs, so they would tell me they have something in diamonds, and I would trust it and switch to a diamond. But that's very high level and very difficult. A club pass a heart. Well, I guess we can get in there. We're not ball, and we have the other 2 suits. I mean, you know, my hand's not too bad. Let's raise. This is a little unsound. I mean, I've sort of already bid my hand by doubling, but I'm going to go ahead and raise it. That is a very good north hand. I hope that had I not bid two spades myself, my partner would do it for me, because that's a very good hand that I couldn't possibly be disappointed in. Let me make sure I got the auction. So the hearts are 4-3 that way. Okay, so Leah has 3 on the west and 4 on the east. Last trick went king of diamonds lead and it held. Okay, so there's the king, queen of diamonds here and the ace of diamonds here. This person probably also has the king of spades, the ace of hearts, and a club card. So how am I going to play this? I see no reason to win this trick. I think it's better just to duck it. Okay, that's a bad sign, because for West to duck it, they probably have 4 spades to the king 10. So I don't think the spades are going to be splitting. And the question now is, do I lead a heart to the 10 or a heart to the queen? I'm going to play hearts because I want to like set up some amount of cross ruff potential while I'm going on. But you know, I don't want to play clubs from the dummy. I want to lead them twice through West. The question really is, am I going to lead a heart to the 10? That's a very brave play, because if it loses to the jack, I've just given a trick away. But if it wins, I'm probably better off. I don't think I can risk that. That seems so risky. Looks like it would have worked, though. Okay, what to do now? So that 7 of hearts is good, but I don't really want to try to use it necessarily, because to throw a club, because that sort of is going to negate the power of my club situation. Now I could use it to throw away the 4 of clubs. That doesn't seem terrible. Let's think about the points. West has the ace of diamonds and the ace of hearts. That's 8. And the queen of clubs is 10. I'm pretty sure West has the king of spades, or that 9 of spades switch was very strange. So that's 13, which means that East has the king of clubs. So I better lead the heart myself, because otherwise, if I lead the club, East is going to win it and they can play the heart, and I won't have anything useful to discard. At least this way I can throw my club loser away. Interesting. East had the king 9 of spades is what happened. So that means West probably has the king of clubs, and I may have actually cost myself a trick, but we'll see. Anyway, there's nothing, actually it doesn't matter, right? I can just run this 10 of clubs regardless and just claim I have a club winner and a cross ruff. So that worked out okay. So leading that heart and letting West ruff, that was like a trump that I would have had to deal with, and now I didn't. So it worked out okay, I think. I don't know if I could have taken one more trick. Let's take a look at the double. The double dummy says that 3 is all I can make, so I don't feel too bad, even though I didn't guess anything particularly well. Okay, partner opened a heart and they overcalled 2 clubs. So we have 2 options here, in my opinion. We can make a negative double to show our spades, which is totally fine. Or we can try to punish them for daring to make this unsound overcall. And they are vulnerable, and we're going for it. All right, so my partner bid 2 hearts, but East has saved us by bidding spades. And I'm just going to start doubling everything. Well, partner, have fun. It's not like I have a bad dummy for them. I have a queen X of hearts and a good hand, but man, we had them dead to rights. Okay, well, I guess I could duck this for safety, but I could also just win it and leave my club up, which is what I think I'm going to do. I could also win it and draw trumps and then lead a club. And even though that looks goofy because we're cutting ourselves off from the dummy, we're not really, because East is going to have to like let us there with a spade, right? And East can't attack diamonds or anything, regardless of his diamond holding. What's the danger in ducking this trick? The danger in ducking this trick might be that it's singleton and he gets a ruff. The danger in not ducking this trick is that it's a doubleton king. Yeah, but who leads from king X of diamonds or singleton king? These are such goofy things to do. I think I'm going to win it in case it is a singleton. then I won't have to lose a trick there. Now, West is throwing the 10 of diamonds. That's very interesting. My 9 and Jack are now equals. So I'm no longer in any danger whatsoever. I'm just going to draw trump and lead a club up. So if East is out of diamonds, I have the rest. He's not. He really led from King Doubleton. Wow. We got kind of hosed here. That was quite the lead. Wow. That would have been my last choice of card in my hand. I swear to you, I would lead any of the other 12 cards personally, but good for East, I guess. Well, for those of you who choose a different auction, you may get a different lead and do better than I did on this hand. Okay, so 2 spades. We have a weak 2 bid in hearts. We can't really go ahead and overcall this. Partner's going to expect an opening bid. I'd probably need another ace, basically, to do that. Now we have a lead problem. Do we lead from our king, queen, jack, or do we lead our singleton? For those of you who have heard of Benito Garazzo, he was a very famous Italian player. I think he's still around. He lives in Florida now. Most successful player in history. And he has a rule. It's called Benito's rule. And it says, always lead your singleton. So I'm just going to try it and see what happens. Well, okay, well, at least Declare is playing hearts for me. So here, I'll play the king. If partner's paying attention, he'll know that I'm out of diamonds. Okay, it doesn't matter. Declare had running spades, so all my leads were a huge failure. I had to lead a club and cash partner's ace king clubs. Well, that wasn't happening. Well, to anyone who leads a club on this particular hand, I suspect you had a wire on the board because there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to that. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Hope it was fun today. It's fun for me. Bye.